One investment that I've been holding in my portfolio for a while now that surprised me in 2025 is Google. It didn't double overnight, it didn't tank on me. It just finally came around and reminded me why I am a long term investor. Let me share a few things that I think all investors need to know. Cash is not king. All investments move at different speeds. And when it comes to this investment, patience paid off for me. Now, let me show you why Google slowly became one of the best performing investments, individual stocks, when it comes to my portfolio. People that are not familiar with investing often ask, how long did it take for you to achieve those gains? They want to flip their money. They want fast returns. That's trading, not investing. Some investments do move that fast, but some just grow steadily over time and might look kind of boring until the company becomes more mature, more developed, and profitable. Google was one of those average, kind of slower movers in my portfolio for a long time. So, as of the time that I'm recording, Google's share price is $315.15. I have this chart pushed out to the 5-year time frame, which is about how long I've been owning Google stock. I made my first investment into Google back in 2021, and that was before the share split. We're not seeing that reflected here on this chart, but the share price was nearly $3,000. I invested $50 that very first day. Not thousands, no huge lump sum, just $50. And on the investment platforms that I use, you can invest as little as $5 in most cases, $1 on some of them. So that alone should tell you something very important. You don't need a lot of money to get started. So if you've been waiting for the right time, waiting for a sign that you should get started investing, let me tell you, this is it. Whether it's for retirement or early retirement, get started. One of the ways that I've gone about building up my portfolios, even with small amounts, is by investing on MooMoo. So I wanted to take a quick second to encourage you to check out my referral link, allowing you to invest through fractional shares. They have great resources for you to use as far as your research, and you'll get 8.1 APY on your uninvested cash for the first 3 months. So use my link, deposit $100 and get started. After that stock split in 2021, the shares of Google stock were trading under $100. Just a move to make their stock price more accessible to investors that might have been impacted by that. But I'm glad I got started even before the stock split with investments like Google, Tesla, and Amazon, because the share price doesn't matter. I just invested what I had based on my budget. Didn't have to be a full share. So I continued adding to my portfolio throughout 2022 up to 2024, small amounts as the share price continued to climb little by little, up and down, till it was getting up to about the 160s. I wasn't in a rush. There was nothing to panic about. I was just being consistent. And now, fast forward to today, the share price is at 315. And when it comes to my Google investment, as of today, I have 25.35 shares. I'm up 134.13%, and my average cost is $134.58. And I'm happy with that. Some might have felt that this was a boring investment. They're always out there trying to find the new hot thing, but I've incorporated positions in the entire Mag 7 into my portfolio. Established companies that are proven profitable and higher price targets projected for the future. So before we continue talking about Google, let me know in the comments, did you have a quiet, unexpected winner in your portfolio in 2025? Why is Google thriving? Because of headlines like this and accomplishments like this. Over the last year, Google posted its first ever $100 billion plus revenue quarter. Their advancements in AI have led it to have its best years, and Google has outperformed much of the Mag 7 during recent pullbacks. Another way that Google is gaining growth is through their autonomous vehicle business, Waymo. It's been building up quietly for some years now. And recently, Waymo has partnered with Lyft, expanding fully autonomous ride hailing into cities like Nashville, Tennessee. So, why does this matter? Because this is leading to more real revenue, and we're seeing the adoption of this type of transportation across the US. Google isn't just a search engine, it's AI, cloud computing, of course, YouTube, all under one roof. I want to make sure that you guys know that the share price doesn't matter. It's about adding quality investments into your portfolio, investing based on your budget, invest based on the fundamentals and your conviction for a particular investment, not the share price. I started with $50. I stayed consistent, and I was patient over those years, slowly building up to the 25 shares that I'm currently holding. So cash is not king. Having money in cash does not allow me to accomplish things like this. Ownership in property and stocks, like Google, puts my money to work. I wasn't stressed about trying to find the perfect timing. I did hold this while it went up to 140, then down below $90, and then back up again, because I've been holding since late 2021 until today. But I stayed invested. I kept on building. I allowed my investment to compound and grow. So I hope in today's video, what I'm sharing about my position that I built up in Google, you can see that you don't need a lot of money. You don't need perfect timing. You need profitable companies and patience when it comes to building your portfolio. So investing does come with risk, but there are ways to go about mitigating your risk. If my channel is helping you to rethink things when it comes to investing, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Consider joining channel membership so that we can dig deeper into portfolio strategies, staying calm through the rough times, and so much more. Make sure to leave me some comments. How is Google doing in your portfolio? If you're not holding Google, what individual company stock are you holding that deserves a pat on the back for doing such a good job in 2025? I am Lisa J. Stocks, and I will be here with you throughout 2026 and beyond, sharing my financial journey. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.